Your brain is not your friend. It's not here to lift you up or to push you toward your dreams. It has only one mission: survival. And survival doesn't care about your goals, your vision, or the person you want to become. Survival only cares about keeping you safe, comfortable, predictable. That's why your mind keeps you soft. That's why it whispers fear into your ear. That's why every time you try to take action, you feel resistance inside. Think about it. How many times have you wanted to change? To build the body, start the project, chase the dream? And every single time, your brain pushed back. Not today, tomorrow, just one more scroll, just one more excuse. And while you listened, time slipped away. Dreams decayed. And you weren't lazy. You were obeying the oldest program in human history, the survival instinct. But here's the truth. Survival is not enough. Because if all you do is survive, you will never truly live. That's why today, the war ends. Today, you take control. Today, you force your brain to obey you, not the other way around. Your brain doesn't care about your ambitions. It doesn't care about the empire you want to build, the strength you want to gain, or the difference you want to make. It only cares about saving energy. That's why it tells you to stay in bed, to stay quiet, to stay hidden. But the easy path does not build warriors. It builds watchers, people who consume instead of create, people who dream but never move. And the more you obey that voice, the deeper you dig your own prison. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is the price. Pain is the currency you pay for strength, clarity, and growth. Most people run from pain, but you won't. Because the shift is this. When your brain says, "I don't feel like it," you answer, "Good. That means I must." Discomfort becomes your trigger. You stop chasing comfort and you start chasing resistance. Comfort never built a fighter. Comfort never built a legend. Pain is the fire that forges them. And then comes hesitation, the most dangerous weapon your brain has. Every second you hesitate, your mind wins. That's why you need the 3-second rule. The moment you think about action, you count down. 3, 2, 1, move. No debate, no negotiation, no waiting for motivation. You wake up and don't want to rise. 3, 2, 1, stand up. You stare at the workout and feel doubt. 3, 2, 1, begin. You want to speak, but fear grips you. 3, 2, 1, speak. Because action kills overthinking. And hesitation is the enemy of transformation. You don't need a 50-step routine. You need one thing: daily war, a ritual of discomfort that proves to your brain who's in charge. Cold showers, 100 push-ups, waking up before the sun, speaking when your voice shakes. These are not small things. They are punches to your weakness. Each one is proof. I control you. You don't control me. Over time, your brain learns to submit. Because the goal isn't to feel ready. The goal is to act until your brain shuts up and follows. Most people wait until they feel disciplined. But warriors don't wait to feel anything. They decide who they are, and then they act like it. So tell your brain, I am not lazy. I am not weak. I was trained to run from pain. But that training ends today. And then prove it. Do something hard. Repeat it tomorrow. Repeat it again the next day. Until it stops being something you do and becomes who you are. You are not just checking boxes. You are rewriting your identity. You are becoming the machine. A machine that thrives under pressure. A machine that uses resistance as fuel. The old version of you, the one who bowed to comfort and fear, dies today. From this moment forward, you don't just dream. You act. You don't just want. You work. And every time your brain resists, you smile. Because the fight is proof you're winning. This is your war. This is your rebirth. From now on, you choose the hard path. From now on, you do the hard things. And if this message lit a fire inside you, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, and tell me the hardest thing you're going to conquer today.